Welcome to this geometry lesson. Today, we are going to explore a specific type of transformation, reflecting a point over the line y equals x. This is a fundamental concept that helps us understand symmetry and coordinate geometry. First, let's understand what a reflection is. Imagine placing a mirror on a piece of paper. The image you see on the other side is a reflection. In geometry, we use a line as our mirror, called the line of reflection. Every point on the original figure has a matching point on the reflected figure, exactly the same distance from the line, but on the opposite side. Our specific mirror for today is the line defined by the equation y equals x. This is a diagonal line that passes directly through the origin. At every single point on this line, the x-coordinate is exactly the same as the y-coordinate. For example, 3, 3 or -4, -4. Here is the golden rule for this reflection. It is very simple. To reflect a point x, y over this line, you just swap the coordinates. The x becomes y and the y becomes x. That is all there is to it. Let's look at an example. Suppose we have a point A at coordinates 2, 5. To find its reflection, point A', we swap the 2 and the 5. The new coordinates are 5, 2. You can see how the point essentially jumps across the diagonal line. This rule works for negative numbers too. Take point B at -3, 1. When we swap them, the -3 moves to the y position, and the 1 moves to the x position. Our new reflected point B' is at 1, -3. Geometrically, if you were to draw a line connecting the original point and its reflection, that connecting line would cross the line y equals x at a perfect 90-degree angle. Also, the original point and the reflected point are the exact same distance away from the mirror line. What happens if a point is already sitting on the line y equals x? For instance, the point 3, 3. If we swap the coordinates, we still get 3, 3. The point does not move. Points on the line of reflection are called invariant points because they stay exactly where they are. This concept is not just for points. It is crucial for understanding functions. If you have a function and you want to find its inverse, you are essentially reflecting its entire graph over the line y equals x. This is why the domain and range swap places in inverse functions. To wrap up, remember that reflecting over y equals x is one of the easiest transformations to perform. The line acts as a diagonal mirror, and the rule is to simply swap your x and y coordinates. This preserves the distance and creates a perfect symmetry.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.